Your channel Edubot. So guys, in today's video we will be learning to how to print a simple pattern. Very simple pattern again we will be printing today. I hope you must have seen my previous videos. This is part number 3 in which we will be using inner loop and outer loop to print a small pattern, So let us just have a look on the pattern. This is going to be a pattern. ठीक है, this is going to be our pattern. We want to print 1 space 2 space 3, then we will be changing the line, then we have to print 1 space 2 space 3, again we will be changing the line, we are coming to the third line, and then we have to print 1 space 2 space 3. Fine. I hope you are able to understand what we want to print. So for printing this I am taking for int I is equal to this much. So this is somehow outer loop begin. Fine. This is inner loop begin. This is inner loop ends. And this is outer loop ends. This is the whole body. Okay, this is the whole body of the main method. Fine. Now just try to understand how the whole program is running. Before going to the explanation, just have a look on the output. This is our output. See, 1 space 2 space 3, we are getting this output. Fine. Chalo. Moving on to the question as well as the explanation. This was my previous explanation. I hope you must have gone through these explanation. These are very important. Just try to understand what I've explained in these explanation. Fine. So once again, I would like to repeat within a quick seconds. First of all, initialization is running. First of all, what is running? Initialization is running. After initialization, condition will be run. If the condition is true, then loop will be going to system.out.println. For the second iteration, it will be going to the update. If after updating condition, after condition SOPL, then again update, then condition, there's an SOPLN, then again update, again condition, SOPLN. If the condition is false, our loop will be coming to an end. Just go through my previous video. If you are serious about learning the loops, just go through my previous video, then only watch this third video, otherwise no need to watch it. Okay, chalo. So our program was for this is our outer loop. Okay, and this is our inner loop. So just try to understand how all these things are running. Fine. First, initialization is taking place. We are commanding I is equal to 1. I is equal to 1. Okay, I is equal to 1. Fine. We have tell I is equal to 1. after initialization, because this is the first execution, isn't it? In the first execution, initialization, after initialization, it will be moving to the condition. Is 1 less than is equal to 3? 1 is less than 3, isn't it? The condition is true. The condition is true. Condition is true, isn't it? Now the condition is true. We will be moving inside the body of the outer loop. We will be moving inside the body of the outer loop. Fine. Just try to understand once again what just happened. From this brace to this brace, this is the body of the inner loop. Sorry, this is the body of the outer loop. This is the body of the outer loop. This area is the body of the outer loop. Okay. And this area is the body of the inner loop. This area is the body of the inner loop. Fine. If you are serious about understanding loop, once again I would like to say you also just take paper and pen and just write all these things and just try to understand step by step what I am telling. Fine. You also keep on making arrows with me. So now what is going on? Look, initialization is being done, I is equal to 1. Condition is being done. Condition was 1 less than is equal to 3. Condition is true. If the condition is true, we will be going inside the body of the loop. We will be going inside the body of the loop. We will be going inside the body of the loop. Which loop? Inner loop. Now we are inside the body of the inner loop. Fine. First of all, inner loop will be running. Fine. Now just look how it will run. J is equal to 1. J is equal to 1. We are initializing that J is equal to 1. Okay. Initialization is being done. Now we are moving to condition. 1 less than is equal to 3. Condition is true. Remember this thing, Rj is 1. Remember this thing, Rj is 1. Fine. Now the condition is true. If the condition is true, it will be going to system.out.println. It will be going to system.out.println. Now this system.out.println is commanding that we have to print j. What is our j? Our j is 1. We will be right. So just imagine in your output sheet you are getting 1. You are getting 1. 1 you are getting. Fine. Now what? Now just try to understand one more small thing. Chalo, understand it afterwards. After system.out.println, it will be going to, for the second iteration, it will be going to the update of j, not for I. Remember this thing, not for I, it will be inside j. It's the condition of the loop. Okay, it will be moving to j. Now j plus plus. Now j plus plus means we have to update it. We have to update it. It is guiding that j. Now you have to increase yourself by 1. Now you have to increase yourself by 1. Now wherever j will be printed, wherever j will be used, at that position, in place of 1 we will be getting 2. In place of 1 we will be getting 2. Why? What is the reason? Because j is updated. J has increment itself. So now what condition we are getting? Now at this point j has become 2. 2 less than is equal to 3. Condition is true. If the condition is true, it will be going to the system.out.println. Now here we are getting, now here system.out.println is guiding us to print j. Now what will happen? First 1 was printed, now 2 is printed. Now understand one more thing. This is very important basic. In this line, I have written system.out.println. But in this line, I have not used ln. I have not used ln. What is the use of ln? What is the use of ln? If I have placed ln at this point, if I have placed ln at this point, then the printing is going right now like this: one, then space, then two, isn't it? One is the printing is going like this, isn't it or not? Now, if I put ln in this place, now after print, if I have written ln, then the printing will be going like this: one, then there will be a changing line, then two, then three. Okay, this is the reason I have not written ln. This is the reason I have not written ln. Why? Because I want my j should be printed in a horizontal way. My j should be printed in a horizontal way. I hope you are able to understand what is the reason of not written ln. Fine. Now 2 is being printed. Now the 2 is printed. We will be going to j++ for updating itself. Now this j++ is guiding that, dear j, you have to increment yourself by 1 whenever you will be used again. Okay, whenever you will be used again, you have to increase yourself by 1. Now what will happen? J was 2. After updating, j has become 3. After updating, j has become 3, isn't it? Now 3 less than is equal to 3. 3 less than is equal to 3. Again the condition is true. If the condition is true, it will be going to system.out.println. Again, I would like to explain you why I have not written ln, because I don't want to change my line. I don't want to change my line. Automatically 3 is being printed. Automatically 3 is being printed. Okay. Chalo. Now what will happen? Try to understand again. After printing this 3, again this condition will be going to the j++. Now j++ is guiding, dear j, you are 3 right now, but whenever you will be used, you have to make yourself 4. It means you have to increase yourself by 1. Now in place of the condition, the condition will be checked that 4 less than is equal to 3. The condition has become false. Now the condition has become false, isn't it? If the condition is false, we will be coming out of the loop. We will be coming out of the loop, which means, what does it mean? It means we will be coming to system.out.println, which will be printing what outer loop will be guiding to him. What outer loop will be guiding to him. Okay. Now just try to understand. We have completed with 1, 2 and 3. Isn't it? We have completed with 1, 2 and 3. Fine. Now what? Because 4 less than is equal to 3, this condition is false. This condition is false. Now the condition is false. This will be coming to, we are coming out of the inner loop, and we will be printing what outer loop is guiding us to print. Outer loop is not guiding anything. Outer loop is just saying you have to change your line. After using that line, you have to change your line, isn't it? Fine. I hope you are crystal clear whatever I have explained you. So this system.out.println is nothing. It is just guiding you to change your line. It is just guiding you to change your line. Fine. I hope you are able to understand what I want to explain you. Now, as in inner loop, how we were moving? after using of j we were going to update, isn't it? Now similarly we are at the we are at outer loop system dot out dot println. Now we will be going to I plus plus, we will be going to I plus plus, we will be going to I plus plus. If you remember, when this whole inner loop was running, and when this whole inner loop was running, and here our I was 1, our I was 1, isn't it? Our I was 1. When this I was 1, then we get the output as 1, 2 and 3. We get the output as 1, 2 and 3. Fine. Now what will be happening? This system.out.println of the outer loop guide that you have to go to updating. Now this I, because of this I plus plus, I will be telling to I that dear I, whenever you will be used again, you make yourself as 2. You have to increment yourself as you have to increment yourself by 1. So now what will happen? Now the condition will be checked again, because the format goes like this na, that initialization update, sorry, initialization condition update sopln, initialization condition, then if the condition is true, system.out.println. After system.out.println, we have to go to update. After update condition, then if the condition is true, system.out.println, isn't it? If you're not clear about this concept, no use of seeing this video. First of all, just go and watch my second part. Fine, you will be able to understand how the loop is running in the correct form. I'm explaining here also point by point, but in this example we are using numbers also. Okay, so and we are using two loops. This might be confusing for you. It is better to just watch my second part. You definitely will be able to understand what I want to explain. Now the condition will be checked. 2 is less than is equal to 3. Yes, the 2 is less than is equal to 3. If the 2 is less than is equal to 3, then the condition is true. Then again we will be entering inside. Again we will be entering inside inner loop. Again we have entered inside the inner loop. Fine. Remember this thing. When I was 1, when I was 1, when I was 1, so when the j loop was running, when the j loop was running, we get the print as output as 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. We get the output as 1, 2 and 3. Okay, this was the whole process of first iteration, or the first execution, for the first execution. Fine. Now for the second execution, I is equal to 2. I is equal to 2. Now we are inside the j loop. We are inside the j loop, and definitely we will be getting output as 1, 2 and 3. Again we will be getting output as 1, 2 and 3 again. Let us see how we will be getting this output again. Fine. Remember this thing, I is equal to 2 now. When I is 2, 2 is less than is equal to 3, condition is true, we are going inside the loop. We are going inside the loop, inside the inner loop. Again whole process will be running. J is equal to 1. Okay, now j is equal to 1, checking for the condition. This was initialization and this is condition. 1 less than is equal to 3. 1 less than is equal to 3, true. 1 less than is equal to 3, true. If the condition is true, system.out.println. System.out.println. Now this system.out.println is guiding that kindly print j. J is 1. J is 1. J is 1. 1 is being printed. J is 1. 1 is being printed. Because J is 1. 1 is being printed. Fine. Now after this we will be going to the update part. This J++ is guiding J that dear J, whatever you are right now, you have to increase yourself by whenever you are used again. Whenever you are used again. Now what will happen? This J will be going to the condition. Now this J guided, you have to make yourself increment by 2. Now what will happen? Now the condition will be checked. J, it means 2 is less than is equal to 3. Again the condition is true. Again the condition is true. If the condition is true, we will be going to the system.out.println. Okay, or we can say we are just going to system.out.print, which is telling that print J. So what is J? J is 2 right now. Now the 2 is being printed. Now the 2 is being printed. Again it will be going to the update part. Again it will be going to the update part. Now this update part is guiding that dear J, whatever you are right now, just increment yourself by 1 whenever you are used again. Now this will be going to the condition of J is less than is equal to 3. Now J will be become 3. 3 less than is equal to 3. The condition is true. Why the condition is true? Definitely 3 is equal to 3. Isn't it or not? Now if 3 is equal to 3, then what will happen? We will be going to system.out.print and we will be writing 3. And we will be writing 3. Okay. Now what will happen? Again we will be moving to J++. Again this J++ is guiding that dear J, whatever you are, you have to increment yourself by 1 whenever you are used again. And where this J will be used again? At the condition part. After J++, after updating, we will be going to the condition part, isn't it? So this J has become 4 now. 4 less than is equal to 3. The condition is false. If the condition is false, we will be coming out of the loop. If the condition is false, we will be coming out of the loop. If the condition is false, we will be coming out of the loop. So now after this whole process is being done, we will be moving to system.out.println of I. We will be moving to system.out.println, okay, at this line. Now this line, what does this line is guiding? This line is guiding just change your line. Just change your line. Why? Because we have written ln. We have written ln. Similarly, for as in the after printing j, we were going to the update of j++. It means after printing I, whatever was commanding from the outer loop, after printing it, we will be going to I++. This I++ is telling I, whatever you are right now, you have to increase yourself by 1 whenever you are used. After this I++, it will be going to the condition. It will be going to the condition. Now this I will be, previously it was, for the previous iteration it was 1. This I was 1. When in the first line we get 1, 2, 3 from J. In the second iteration this I was 2. When we get the output for J as 1, 2 and 3 again. Now again the line is being changed. Again the line is being changed. And now I will be 3. I will be 3. Now it will check again that 3 less than is equal to 3. Yes, the condition is true. If the condition is true, we will be moving inside the loop body. We will be moving inside the loop body. What is inside the loop body? Inside the loop body we are getting the another loop. Inside the loop body we are getting the another loop. Again whole process will be done. What process? As we insert inside the loop, we will be getting that j is equal to 1, j is equal to 1, then condition, then condition. Condition is 1 is less than 3. Why I am saying 1? Why? Because they are also saying that we have to check j. J is less than 3. True. J is definitely less than 3, isn't it? If the condition is true, we will be moving to system.out.print, that is j. Our system.out.print is commanding that kindly print j. What is j? J is 1. So when I is 3, remember this thing, we are getting 1. We are getting 1. Okay, for j. For j. Now moving to j++. Moving to j++. Now j++ is guiding, you have to increment yourself by 1. It will be again going to the condition. It will be again going to the condition. Okay, it will be again going to the condition. Now the condition is 2 less than is equal to 3. Yes, the condition is true. If the condition is true, then system.out.println. Now this system.out.print is guiding us to print j. To print j. What is j right now? J is come 2. So 2 is being printed. So 2 is being printed. Fine. Now again it will be going to j++. J++ again guiding that dear j, kindly increment yourself by 1 whenever you are used again. Now again we are going to condition is 3. J has become 3 now. 3 less than is equal to 3. The condition is true. Why? Because 3 is equal to 3. Not less than, but it is equal to 3. Condition is true. If the condition is true, we will be going to j++. We will be going to j++. Sorry, we will be moving to system.out.print, and this is guiding to print j. What is j? J is 3 right now. Now this is printed. Now this is printed. Okay. Now what will happen? Now what will happen? After printing 3, it will be going to j++. J++ again guiding, increment yourself by 1 whenever you are used. Okay. Now 4 is less than is equal to 3. The condition is false. If the condition is false, we will be coming out of the loop. We will be coming out of the loop. As we came out of the loop, we got system.out.println. We got system.out.println, and here we are getting, and here what we are getting? we have to change our line. Okay, the line is changed again. As this system.out.println condition is being done, we are again going to I++. We are again going to I++. Fine. This I++ is telling I increment yourself by 1 whenever you are used. So this I has become 4 now. Now the condition is checked again. Is 4 less than is equal to 3? Is 4 less than is equal to 3? 4 less than is equal to 3? Condition is false. If the condition is false, we will be coming out of the whole loop. We will be coming out of the whole loop. We will be coming out of the whole loop. So this was full explanation that how we are getting 1, 2 and 3. Fine. Just have a look. If I just remove this line, suppose I'm just removing this line, save. And again I am running it. So what I'm getting? 1, 2 and 3. If you want spaces, we will be doing catenation plus. What I did, I just add plus this inverted commas open, and I have given the space. These are the small basics which you should be knowing previously if you are on loops. So this is how we are getting 1, 2 and 3. Acha, what will happen if I will just write this system.out.print is for uh, I print, and this is J print. Okay, if I'm just writing uh, change change line and just saving it, and just again I'm running it, what are you able to observe? Previously nothing was written, and now we are getting 1 2 3 change line, 1 2 3 change line. This is how the program is somehow working. Fine. Now similarly, if you want the output as, suppose if you want output as 4 5, okay, you want output that this should be run 1 2 3 4 5. It means this whole line, when this whole line used to run, this whole line used to run when J is executed. When J is executed, this whole line used to run. It means in the inner loop, I have written J have to start from 1 and J have to end till 3. Why? Because my previous aim was 3. Now my aim is 5. So let us make it 5. Then only it will run 5 times, isn't it? And number of lines 1 2 3, number of lines 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3. So this changing of line is fully depending on the row. So number of lines are still 3. So no need to worrying about changing it. But now suppose if you want this should be running these many times, just count it: 1 line, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What you will do, just count it: 1 2 3 4 5 6. They are totally 6, just make it 6, just make it 6. Okay, we will not change at this point. Why? Because we want our J loop, our column loop, our inner loop, all these whatever I said, these three things, all are referring for this point only. Okay, all are referring for this point only. It should be running 5 times, then only the 5 will be printed. I'm just saving it, and just look, again I will be giving out your, okay. I hope you are just able to understand right now how the loops run. Once again, I will be updating a small video in which I will be letting you know that how to select which numeric, yeah, which number value we should be providing when. Okay. So guys, if you seriously like my explanation and if you're serious about your studies and for understanding the loop, just hit like, comment and subscribe. Thank you so much.